Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Joku. We took a tough loss today. I know a lot of you guys are angry. I can tell it by the comments out there. But I did see a lot of bright spots out there tonight. I know a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, and I'm probably going to get a good bit of thumbs down for this. But I really saw some things out there that made us look pretty good out there. I really think it's going to end up making a pretty big difference for us. And I want to get your guys' opinions on it. And I understand we're 2-2. We finished the first quarter of the season. But I'm telling you, man, 2-2 is not too bad. We still have 4, maybe 5 games we could still lose and then end up making it into the playoffs this season. So, man, I'm telling you, things are still looking damn good for us. We got to kind of try to highlight the bright spots that we have out there right now because there are some really good things happening for us. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to jump into it. I want to go through the breakdown of this thing. But let me know, man. Let me know what you guys think. If you're new, please do subscribe. It really does help me out, and I always do appreciate that. But we'll start off with Carr. Carr ended up throwing the ball 44 times tonight. I know we were all expecting a pretty run-heavy game out there, but then he came out there just willing to kind of air that thing out. We worked it around to a lot of different wide receivers, and just seeing him throw for over 300 yards and throwing that ball 44 times for 2 touchdowns and not any picks. I know we had that big fumble, but it is what it is, man. I really did want to see that. I'm putting this loss more in our defense than our offense this game. But we did have opportunities where we could go out there and take the lead in this game, and we just could not finish and put that ball in the house. We ended up taking a lot of field goals. Waller ended up having a really big drop, plus he had that fumble that really kind of hurt us. We saw Eric Harris get burned out there, so we'll talk about that for a little bit. But Jacobs, they took Jacobs pretty much completely out of this game. That kind of sucked to see. He ended up having, He had 15 carries for 48 yards. And then he had 3 catches for 25 yards. So we have 73 yards on 18 touches. We needed way more out of Jacobs, but I did like seeing Riddick come in. Riddick ended up playing. He only had 2 carries, but they were pretty big carries. He looked pretty explosive for us, so I was loving seeing that out there. So that was pretty big for us. I thought Malik Collins ended up playing a hell of a lot better today. That little meeting he had with Gruden, I guess, really kind of helped out. I thought he played way, way better. I know he's not going to get the credit for it that he does deserve. Max Crosby ended up getting 1 sack, but he wasn't too involved other than that. And then Abram only had 2 tackles, so that was kind of tough for us out there. A lot of you guys are calling for Gunther's head out there right now. And I'll tell you, man, we've given up 130 points in the first 4 weeks of this season. I have not looked this stat up, but I would guarantee that puts us last in the NFL as far as that stat is concerned out there. So that is pretty rough to see out there. That one kind of sucks. But I don't know what we're going to end up doing with that. Are we going to move on from them? Are we going to end up keeping them? This defense is seriously struggling right now. The crossing routes today were just completely annihilating us. Like, completely. We have to be able to fix that, especially going into the Chiefs, because you know the damn Chiefs team is going to be working those crosses the entire damn game, especially off that play action. Now that they have the little Hilaire out there doing his thing. So I don't know, man. That one was looking pretty rough. So there was a lot of good that came with today. There was a lot of bad that came with today. I thought the offensive line and Sam Young really looked damn good. Watching Good himself go back to that guard position, he played damn well. But then on the same respect, Gabe Jackson got ate up a little bit tonight, so that was kind of hard to watch at certain times. A lot of it came on the 4th and shorts. But as far as pass coverage, he was looking pretty good. I thought Carr started to scramble more in the 4th. I want to see that earlier in the game, but he was showing that he could move the ball with his legs, so that was kind of nice to see. Keeping plays alive. He actually took a few shots after scrambling, so that was kind of nice. Waller went 9 for 88. That was pretty big for us, seeing him get more involved in everything back out there. So I don't know, man. You guys hit me up. I know we lost this game. I know a lot of you guys are pretty down right now. It is what it is, but I just kind of want to see exactly what everybody's thinking because I'm not worried about us at all right now. If you would have told us, or if you would have told me with our opening schedule, the way that things were looking out there, that we would go out there and be 2-2 at the 4-game break. I know a lot of you guys are like, well, we're going to lose to Kansas City, then we're going to lose to Tampa. And yeah, we'll be 2-4 at that point, and that will totally suck. And a lot of people are going to completely write this team off at that point. I will not. I promise you I will not, because even if we're sitting at 2-4, it still gives us 2 to 3 more losses we can take, and this team is bound to get on a roll, man. We're playing damn good football right now. We're putting points up on the board. Our defense is truly just killing us right now. We knew the defense was going to struggle at first. It was going to take them time to gel, but we looked way better against the run out there with having Kokowski back out there. I don't know, man. I'm pretty happy about it. I know a lot of you guys are totally pissed, but Buffalo is a damn good team. We were not able to get as much pressure as we needed to get this game. So that falls back on whoever you want to blame that on. But we were making some pretty big plays. Nixon got way more involved in this. That was another highlight that I wanted to talk about. I thought he ended up playing a pretty damn good game for us. Joyner ended up getting hurt and coming back and then getting hurt and then coming back. Abram ended up getting hurt and then coming back. He only had 2 tackles out there. So, I don't know, man. There's a lot you can take from this game. I'm not too upset about it. I'm not going to really get pissed about it like a lot of you guys are right now, because I just know that there's still room for us to grow out there. We're going to end up getting some of these guys back. Hopefully we don't lose anybody else. But, man, Nelly and Zay, dude, I thought they stepped up today. I thought that was a really bright spot. Nelly has really been impressing me out there. I'm not even going to lie about that. I think he's going to be close to sticking in that lineup once our receivers come back, and I really want to see what role he's going to end up playing. Renfro played pretty damn good for us, had a couple big grabs this game. So things are looking good for us. We need to be able to finish these drives, though. We need to be able to put that ball in the end zone out there. That slowly is driving me insane. I do not want to see us keep struggling with that. But I don't know, man. Hit me up and let me know what you guys think. Let me see where we're at kind of live right here. Get a safety from free agency, fire the DC, and let Marinelli take over. I'm still hesitant about letting Marinelli take over. It is something you might end up seeing out there, Gregory. I just want to see how it ends up playing out. What the heck is up with our secondary? Man, I'm telling you, we stayed in this game the majority of the time out there. And I understand we ended up in the second half getting back by 2 touchdowns and things started to look sloppy, and that came after that Waller fumble out there. But, man, we were looking pretty damn good when we stayed in this game. But at the start of this game, we ended up kicking field goal. But then we marched the field before the half, and we ended up getting the touchdown. We came out. We had a chance to come out there and be able to take the lead, and then we just couldn't do it. We ended up taking another field goal. It was a 1-point game. We got the ball back again, and we still could not finish. We didn't get any points off of that. And then that was the Waller fumble. Then all of a sudden, they ended up going deep to Diggs out there that Abram was just talking smack to that entire game. He was one-on-one with Harris in the back of the field. Harris got spun around like a top, and he ended up, he got back there. It was a good play. Diggs made a good play. But, dude, we ended up going out there and just kind of, at that point, when they got that big play, it kind of shut us down. They ended up scoring. We got behind by 2. Carr tried to keep us in it, but it just wasn't enough out there. Carr's a late starter. He's overthrown some receivers. Again, then he finally gets in gear. In the first half, wasn't audible. Yeah, dude, I'll give you that. Carr does need to be more consistent out there. We need a cornerback, a safety, a defensive tackle. Jeff, man, I don't know, dude. I don't think things are looking too bad for us out there. Lawson did not play too bad. He had a few decent tackles today. He ended up getting banged up, which kind of sucked to see out there. But I don't know, man. I thought he played pretty well. I thought Nixon played pretty well. I think they can carry us through until our net gets back out there. But if Lawson ends up being hurt, we might have to go get one. The defensive tackle, I don't know, man. Hankins, that was a bullcrap call on Hankins today. That is what it is out there. But I thought Mo Hurst played pretty damn good. And like I said, I thought Collins ended up stepping up a little bit. The right guard and the right tackle, Gabe Jackson, he got took today, man. He did get took. Right tackle, I'm done talking about our right tackle, dude. We beat the Buccaneers. That's a very real possibility. Win or lose or tie that we do. Matthew, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we trash, but when I was saying, was getting the book thrown, yeah. Oh, if the Chargers go toe-to-toe with the Bucs, we definitely can. Don't lose hope. That's what I'm saying, Nation. Do not lose hope. We are 2-2, man. This team is young. This team is going to take time. We are 2-2. You need to keep your head held up pretty damn high right now. Part of me still thinks we're going to end up beating the Chiefs in Kansas City. I know I'm probably the only person out there that thinks that right now, but I really think we can bounce back. We're hanging in there with some damn good teams, and we beat a couple of them, dude. We're going to end up knocking a few more off. Even if we do lose those 2, like I said, if we're 2-4, man, we're still looking pretty damn good out there. I'm not too concerned about it. I'm going to rip my eyes out watching Paul Gunther trying to stop the Chiefs next week. Fargo, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Gunther was back up at the box. Not back up. He went up into the box for this game so he could have better communication out there with Kukowski and be able to see the field a little bit better. I don't know about Paulie G, dude. I do not know what's going to happen with that. We just have to see. You cannot give up 130 points in 4 weeks and expect things to just be okay out there. You just can't, dude. Yes, Gunther's D is the problem. It's looking rough out there. Herbert scramble. He does, dude. No, I will tell you, we did keep Josh Allen pretty limited as far as him scrambling today. We did a lot to keep him inside the pocket, but he was able to just they marched down the field on us repeatedly today, dude. We need Ruggs back. We do need Ruggs back in a major, major way. He really does help open things up. I think that's why you saw Josh Jacobs have such honestly, a pretty much bad game today. We didn't feed him the ball enough to start with. And then when it was time to start feeding them, we just never could because we were behind and we had to keep passing the ball. I think that's another reason you saw Carr throw 44 times, even though I was happy to see that out there. Even old man Brady moves before getting sacked. That is true. Brady will still do that, man. And Brady will take those little QB sneaks for that 1 yard every damn time. Bro, Nelly Zay, and Fro look good. Our O-line didn't look good. The defense, well, we all know our defense. No playmakers except Abram. Facts. As of right now, Brandon, I cannot disagree with you. I got to pretty much give that up to you. But I'm telling you, man, I thought Collins did look better today. Littleton, he frustrated the crap out of me yet again. So if we did see a defensive coordinator change, I would really like to see something change with him. I don't know what's happening with that. Nelly or Foster made a huge mistake on that TD bomb. Oh, that would have changed the game. That penalty hurt. Dude, I'm telling you right now. And Carr talked about that in his press conference after the game. He was like, it's pretty much a judgment call by the ref out there. We've ran that 100 times. It is what it is. I mean, it sucked to see, but it's one of those penalties that it did truly, truly hurt us. That would have swung that entire game into our favor, and it would have given us the momentum completely back. So, I don't know, man. 120 points given up through 4 games, and we're 2-2. If anybody else has given up that many, I guarantee they're 0-4, but go ahead and keep blaming Carr, fire Gunther, and we're in business, man. We're at 52. I'm kind of right there with you. I'm not worried about our offense at all right now, like at all. I think our offense is clicking. I think we're rolling down the field. We have a lot of injuries out there, and we're still able to keep going out there and just kind of marching on people. The main thing I'm worried about with our offense right now is not being able to put points into the house out there. I really think that will come with time. I think a lot of that's fallen on Gruden. He's going to take himself personally accountable for that. We have to be able to finish on those. But as far as this defense goes, man, you cannot give up 130 points in 4 weeks and expect to have a winning record. So something has to change out there. I'm really hoping it does, dude. Gord, what's happening, dude? This is a waste of time. I'm out, can't stay healthy, and can't get penalized like always. Defense sucks. We fumbled the ball over the get. Gord, man, don't lose hope in these dudes yet. I know it's early, man. It's early in this season. And these fumbles are killing us. I'll give you that. These fumbles are straight up killing us. It sucks to see. Like, truly sucks to see. It's something that's something that can be fixed out there. If we can end up stopping these turnovers, but we have to be able to get off the field, dude. There's so many times where we get out there and our defense gets on the field, and I'm thinking to myself, like, they're going to march. Like, just the first thought in my mind is they're going to march down the field and put up points on us. And we had so many opportunities this game. We had one today where it was 3rd and 15. We gave up a 5-yard slant that ended up going for 17 yards. It's stuff like that that's truly killing us out there. But we have to be able to correct that, whether it's the play calling, the players themselves. Because I'll tell you right now, Littleton was to blame on that long 3rd down out there. And that was one of those situations that could have changed it for us out there. I thought, honestly, Key played pretty damn good. I understand he had that big unnecessary roughness on him when he pushed that dude's face mask in the bottom of the pile. Something happened in there. We will never know what it was, but I'd like seeing that fire out of Key. And I thought he ended up having some pretty damn good plays for us out there. So there's another highlight that I wanted to talk about. Collins Hurst played well. I really thought they did. Jeff, I completely agree with you. It's another thing we need to keep watching. Hopefully Hurst can win that spot next to Collins. Hankins, I thought, played pretty decent, but he ended up having that huge penalty against us out there, so that kind of sucked. Oh, Mikey, what's up, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. King, what's going on, dude? Carr holds the ball too long. That's kind of a fact out there. It kind of sucks to say, but there was a few times where Carr held that ball and ended up making some pretty big plays with it tonight. A lot of people, that's the thing, dude. So many people are out there that give Carr so much crap about dinking and dunking and getting the ball out too quick, and then he sits in the pocket, he holds the ball, he tries to look for these bigger plays, and then people are like, no, Carr holds the ball too long. I mean, you gotta kind of take the give, dude. It's all like a play-by-play out there. You kind of just have to see what they're giving you out there. But like I said, man, as soon as it got late in that game, everybody knew we were going to be passing. Jacobs pretty much, he became more of a receiver than a running threat at that point. We were still able to continue to move the ball down the field. We had it within 7. There was no chance we were getting that onside kick. There was one timeout that Gruden called that I really didn't understand. Carr was getting those guys back up to the line. I would have liked to have seen us just go for a play there. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. Oh, PBM, what's going on, dude? Yep, Raiders beating the Chiefs. It's a real possibility, dude. I'm telling you right now, much like that Saints game, there's something that tells me we're going to beat the Chiefs. Beating the Chiefs, man, that's some good... Loyal, dude. I don't know. Any given Sunday, dude. Any given Sunday. If we go 3-2, that would be a meet. Dude, if we go 3-2, I'd be so damn happy. And then we come out of that game... But honestly, dude, even if we're 2-4, I do not care, dude. I'm telling you, this team has what it takes to rebound from that and then still end up locking down that wild card. Tired saying, I've seen bright spots. It's been 3 years for Gruden, and I say the offense is letting the defense dictate what... dude, Johnny, dude, that's a true statement out there. I will give you that. Valerie, what's happening? I still think we will be a playoff team, and Carr is our best option at QB. Believe we would be 0-4 if we didn't have Carr. Valerie, I completely agree with that. I'm telling you, I don't care if it was Peterman or Mariota out there. I do not think things would be looking good at all. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, we're still looking damn good. Gunther and Gruden have to adjust to this modern playing NFL. Oh, man. I don't know. Gruden, I think, we're marching, dude. We're marching down the field. We need to be able to just finish on these drives. I think that can end up being fixed. As far as Gunther goes, dude, something has to happen out there, man. I don't care. Let's sign Earl Thomas. This defense is horrible. After watching that secondary today, something does need to change back there. I will agree with you, King. Gruden will lose the locker room if Paulie G isn't fired ASAP. Chad, what's happening, dude? I'm not going to lie. It does seem like some of the players out there are kind of starting to, I don't want to say turn on Gunther, but at the same time, there was one point throughout this game where somebody was coming in to sub Nassib, and you saw Nassib just wave him back to get him off the field because he wasn't coming off the field at that point. And then, I don't know, man. There's things like that start to show you, like, the defense is starting to run itself instead of Paulie G, and that's a problem out there. Eric Harris looked blind. Oh, dude. On that one play, he did, dude. The play calling is predictable, Joku. Honestly, we kept running the ball. In the first play of the drive, we need to have at least 10 scripted plays deep, regardless of the coverage. One shot a game is not enough. Troubleshoots, yes, dude. I kind of agree with that. But a lot of times on first and second down, we were coming out there, we were passing the ball tonight. I think that took them a little bit off guard, and we were moving the ball a little bit with that. But I don't know. At some point throughout this game, and it's because we got behind early because we were putting up field goals instead of touchdowns, we started to get away from Josh Jacobs. And whenever you do that, it seriously hurts this offense, man. Tough loss. We played an okay game, minus the turnovers and pressure. Tupac, I completely agree. We need sacks. Yes, we do. That is killing us right now. And I don't know if it's... That's a tough one, dude, because I don't know if it's not Gunther just calling them up or what it is, dude, but I don't know. As I said in the start, this thing, we were better than last year, and we will be better as the year goes by. As a old coach told me, that end zone is your girl. Why are you letting everyone score? Running Bear, dude, that's a damn good quote out there. And hopefully we don't continue to let people go out there and just kind of march the field and score on us. But that's going to take some time. It's going to take adjustments. I don't know. That's the thing, man. I truly think this defense has the talent to go out there and be able to stop some of these offenses that we're playing against. And you see it in spurts, but you never see a complete game out of them. And that's what tells me it's more coaching than the players out there, because the players, when the right plays are called, they're making the stops out there. But then there's times where they just get caught up. There was one time where we were just completely out of position this game in the secondary and ended up giving up that touchdown. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but we need to keep a close damn eye on it. We are the Raiders. What planet is Carr from? Getting help for the Zebras would be a miracle. That would be a true damn miracle, Loyal. And there was a few plays out there where those Zebras killed us this game, and it is what it is. Carr really impressed me today with his movement and his scrambles. That's probably his biggest game doing that yet. I feel good about the offense like you. I'm very worried about the defensive line, though. I'm very, Brandon, dude, I appreciate you saying that, because I was really pleased with Carr today. But the defense as a whole right now scares the crap of me. And if you want to call it, I don't even want to say that it's injuries out there, because we have the talent behind some of these guys that are hurt. We had the people come back today. This defense should have been looking a hell of a lot better, and it just wasn't. And that scares me, man. Gruden needs to throw the ball down the field more. King, I completely agree, but we've talked about Gruden before. It's all about dialed up shots with him. But we took a few decent shots tonight. And that one that got called back, that was a momentum swinger in this entire game. And I'll tell you right now, Carr thought that he had a free play, and that's why he winged that ball up there. He had another one where he had him completely beat. We just missed it out there, but he looks like he was stretching the field a little bit more. I was happy to see Carr. I thought Carr played damn good today. And I understand that I'm a Carr lover out there, but I give him crap when it's deserved. I really thought he went out there and played a pretty solid game. I really wanted to see Theo Riddick get more involved. He seemed damn fired up for this game. I would have loved to have seen him be a bigger part out there. For Carr saying to use his feet and he held the ball, he didn't manipulate the pocket. Yeah, that's fair, dude. I knew that we weren't going to be able to run versus the Bills. And they knew every time, made me sick. Everyone knows that Gruden is going to the run game after the pass, but the bottom line is our defense should improve, man. I just don't know if they're going to make a change before it has a chance. Because for as many people are calling for Gunther's head out there, you're talking about bringing in a new defensive coordinator with a new system. It's going to take them a few weeks to adjust for that, and this defense will continue to struggle. And that kind of scares the crap out of me. For as much as I want to see it with you guys, it would be some serious growing pains in that, man. I really thought we were going to see Heath more this game too, but that never happened a single time. You know how to make up for a lack of pass rush. We blitz. Ravens blitz the most in the league, constantly generating pressure. We have to trust the secondary. Dude, maybe that was a part of it. They didn't trust Lawson going out there. I thought Mullen, that's another dude I want to talk about for one of the highlights out there. That dude is slowly proving that he is a true shutdown corner in this league. How many times did you see Mullen's name get called today, or Mullen's out there just getting never? You have not seen it, dude. So, but I'll give it to you. We do need to blitz more. I'd like seeing Nixon. Nixon came out on a few blitzes today out of nowhere. I did like seeing that. As much as I hate saying this, they have a nice play by Norman Punch. Dude, I'll tell you. Somebody posted earlier, they were like, the Bills activated Josh Norman for this game, and then somebody commented underneath it and like, unless they activated 2015, I don't care, which I thought was incredibly funny. But Josh Norman went out there. He was actually playing pretty damn good. They ended up losing, who was it, Wallace for the rest of this game, so that kind of sucked. Napoleon, what's up, dude? Hey, Joku, you still don't want Thomas. I'll tell you, man, that was a tough one today. That truly, truly was a tough one. I'll take and see what they have to give us out there. Oh, real time, what's going on, dude? I know you felt this loss today, dude. I'm waiting to see your video about it. Johnny, dude, what's going on? I'm glad you can make it out. 8-8 with this defense. Raider J, what's happening? Something does need to change on this defense. This defense is truly holding us back right now. Because if you look at some of these games that we've lost, if we did not give up 30-plus points out there, we would definitely have won these games. So it is holding us back. It is, like I said, man, it's going to take time for this defense to gel. But there's other defenses out there right now that are still looking pretty damn good. So I think we could fight back and get to like middle of the pack. But it's going to take some work right now, man. Chargers almost beat the Bucks. We better expose Tom, or dude, we have to. A lot of teams have almost beat the Bucks, and I really think we'll be able to get over that hump, especially coming off the bye, just being able to study and focus in on these guys. I think we can end up taking that game. Oh, High Roller, what's happening, dude? Take care, Brother Joku and the family and the COVID Raider Nation for life. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming out, dude. We are not beating the Chiefs. We are still beating ourselves. Miguel, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it out. That is what's happening right now. We are beating ourselves in every single one of these damn games. And it sucks to say. And honestly, you might be right about that. I still think we have an outside shot at winning that game. But if we keep giving up those slants and our run defense looked a little bit better. But if we cannot put up points and we end up putting up field goals instead of touchdowns on a team like the Chiefs, yeah, you're 100% right. Bring back Vontaze tomorrow. He knows the system. King, dude, if he was going to be back, he'd be back. We've already seen the writing on the wall on that. Pizza, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it out. King, fire Gunther. We got to see, dude. We got to see what happens. Nothing's going to happen until we get through this Chiefs game. They're not going to make any huge move before we get into this Chiefs game. If anything, I'll tell you right now, if the Chiefs go out there and drop 35, 40 points on us, you might be able to just damn near bank on that. But we'll just have to see how that game plays out right now. Our D has the talent to give up 120 points in 4 games. Oh, man, Miguel, dude, I talked about that at the start. I'm there with you. Yuso Abram Kershaw a lot. Dude, I did see that, and I was going to talk about that. I have a bunch of notes for this game, but I knew I was going to get sucked up into it with you guys. Dude, Abram ended up going off on Amik, and you saw Amik just kind of wave him off, and that kind of pissed me off. He needs to be able to listen to these guys and take it. We made him out there. Joyner ended up getting hurt, and Amik Roberts came into that game. And I know there was a ton of you guys sitting at home, and you were like, dude, Amik Roberts is in the game. He's taking over for Joyner. I've been waiting so long to see this. That dude's eyes got caught in the backfield, and he got burned on his first play in the NFL for a long touchdown. And it was, thankfully, Joyner ended up coming back. Amik ended up staying in that rotation. He ended up making a few plays, but he blew a couple out there today. The kid, he's a rookie, man, who has not had an offseason, and then he was hurt. It's going to take him some time. Do not bank on Amik Roberts going out there and doing anything huge for us. So, but I'm telling you, if he has somebody like Abram getting in his ear, he needs to listen to it instead of just kind of waving him off. If we can get to the playoffs, what would you think? Dude, I'm still thinking we can get to the playoffs. We can take 5 more losses this season. We're getting through the crap part of our entire schedule out there. Even if we lose the next 2, we still have 3 more games to give up to where we can lose. And as long as we can start stacking wins in that period, we're in it, dude. We're in it. Hire Dennis Allen as defensive coordinator. That would be Chad, dude. If he's still out there wanting to do it, I thought he was done. I thought he officially retired. Oh, High Roller, what's going on, dude? Joe High Roller out there is like, he's the leader of the Too Legit Gaming thing. He is one of the main reasons that this whole channel is happening out there, him and Ramrod. So, High Roller, man, I'm glad you made it out to the show. If we get to the playoff, that's a win. Dude, if we get to the playoffs this season, King, which I really think we can do, and I think it's going to end up being that wild card spot out there, but if we can end up winning that first wild card round, which I think is a real possibility, I think we can make some noise after that, man. I think this team will be really coming together. We'll be kind of healthy out there. And if things end up stacking the way that they're stacking and the way that I see this season going, we're going to be looking damn good down the stretch, man. I know a lot of you guys don't believe it, but I can truly see it out there. We would have had a first down, at the 12 if it weren't for the spearing penalty on Jacobs. That was the last time we've seen. Oh, God, dude. That when he dropped his helmet going into contact, that was crap, dude. And it wasn't even helmet to helmet out there. They just straight up called a spearing penalty. That one, PIB, dude, that I will give you that. That pissed me off. Carr played great. I was very happy to see that. Me too. I thought Carr ended up playing awesome for us out there. Inconsistency is killing us. There's only been consistency is bad play and bad play calling. Michael, dude, what's going on? The offense, I think, the way everything's stacked on our offense right now with the injuries that we do have and the fact we're still moving the ball and marching, I think the consistency is there. The only inconsistency is being able to put the damn ball in the house. As far as our defense is concerned, there is zero consistency there, and I will give you that. And honestly, Michael, that's what's killing us right now. But his inconsistency kills him. If you don't if you're going to get the old car and the new car that folds under pressure. Loyal to the soil, I can't argue with you with that, but I'm telling you right now, there was a lot of times where he did, and it was late in the game, which kind of sucks to see. He needs to work that more into the beginning of his offense, of him just kind of taking off to get that 5 to 7 yards and just moving us up a little bit to get into those third and shorts out there, because he's still damn good on third down. I don't care what anybody says out there, but we have to be able to finish, man. That's what's killing me. The defense looked a little better with Nick back. Can't wait for the bye week to get some of our starters back. That's going to be a big difference for us. But I want to see what ends up happening throughout that bye week as far as some of these jobs are concerned out there. 4 weeks of the same defensive penalties, third downs situations, playing off coverage. Oh, man. Johnny, dude, I'll give you that. There was a few. It was like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. And our damn safeties and corners were playing so far off the ball that it was nothing more than a quick slant, 2 steps, and that's the first. And they were so far back that it was like, we could make the tackle. We're going to end up giving them the first. And it's plays like that did kill us out there, man. Sonny, what's going on? Oh, Raider Rich, what's happening, dude? Can we fire Gunther and DC, get a DC chant going? I think that's all we really need. Running Bear, we beat the Chiefs, and it's all forgiven. Honestly, dude, and I really hope we can beat that Chiefs game out there. I don't know if we'll be able to. It is what it is out there. That team's playing incredibly damn strong. And I don't know. It'll take a damn perfect game for us. Hopefully we can pull it off. Hopefully we get a few more starters back into this thing. It seemed like we came out of this thing pretty injury free as far as like our main guys out there. So maybe Edwards will be back. Ruggs should end up being back. So hopefully those guys coming back will be pretty big. I don't know. We just have to watch that injury report and see what's happening with it. Today our defense played like crap. I think Paul Gunther needs to go. Chandler Bogg, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. It did. I mean, I can't argue with it. We all saw it. They gave up 30 again. Can't consistently give up 30 and hope for good things to happen out there. I'm tired of the conservative play sometimes. Oh well, on the KC. Dude, Andrew, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. It is, dude. It's really, really conservative. That's Gruden's offense, dude. We have to accept that because it's not going to change as long as we have him out there. But when we protect the ball and the conservative play calls are working, and it seems like they are working, if we could end up just getting off the field and giving our offense the opportunities, we see that we win these games, dude. It just has to happen. I'm telling you, Paula G's defense is rated PG-13. That thing needs to be rated like a hard, or dude, I don't even know. Kills me, dude. Raiders in a winning situation. If we win games, great. The more that we lose, the faster we get rid of Gunther, and the sooner we see Mariota plays. Dude, you're not going to see Mariota unless Carr gets hurt out there. Carr has played damn good this season. Like, damn good this season. The only way you see him is if Carr goes down. He did look like he got banged up on that last touchdown throw that he had, but he ended up coming off the field, and everything seemed to be okay with it. I just want to be 3-3, maybe 4-4 by the second half. I would take that all damn day, dude. Dude, get off Mariota. He's been a bust in the league so far. Facts, Brandon, facts. Andy, what's going on? Trey Lance. Even if we tank the rest of this season, I don't think we'd be bad enough to go out there and get Lawrence out there. So, no, dude. Bro, what planet you on? Mariota. Get rid of Chucky, too. That idiot needs to go. His coaching staff is not serious about winning and getting the ball down the field, stiffening up that D-line. Miguel, there's a lot of people questioning the coaches out there. We just have to see how this thing plays out. Everybody's like, trust the process, trust the process. We're 2-2 at the end of 4 weeks. Things are looking pretty damn good for us. We're really banged up with injuries. If we can end up getting these guys back, they can end up getting back in the sync. We can end up getting some wins. I'm okay with that, dude. Oregon, what's going on, dude? Give Marcus a chance. Just to prove a point, I don't expect to see, I don't know, I'll give you that. And I'll tell you, dude, if it gets to the point to where this season, like, kind of gets to a point to where it's a wash out there, Oregon, I think you will end up seeing Mariota come in there, seeing what he can do. But I think you're right, that we end up seeing what he could do before we ended up going out there and bringing somebody else in. Mariota's not the answer out there, so hopefully we don't have to see it. If we do see it, it's because things are drastically changing with this team. Bust wide name because he lost his job to Mike Vrabel. Lost face in him. Loyal dude. That is true. Mariota, I bet, would keep us in the game. Even better, we win. We won't know until we see it. I don't agree with it, but everybody, I mean, you're entitled to think it, dude. If you think Mariota is coming out there and running this offense anywhere near as well as Carton, yeah. It's just a matter of him not knowing the system. Like, he just does not know the amount of this offense you would lose by putting Mariota into this offense right now would be so counterproductive. I just don't see it happening, dude. I honestly would see Peterman coming in before Mariota just because it would not shrink our offense down as much as it already looks like it is right now, dude. I think it's dumb. We didn't get that touchdown, dude. D. Brown, I completely agree with you on that one. That was, if there was one truly crap call this game, it was that illegal formation because he had, I mean, they showed the replay. He had the right amount of people on the line. That's what drove me nuts about it. They just ended up going too far downfield. I don't know, man. We got Mullen Arnett playing zone. These dudes are press man coverage college guys. I think we're making a mistake drafting players. That's the main thing, troubleshoots. I will give you that. If you saw a change in this defensive coordinator, I guarantee you our outside corners, or at least Mullen at this point, since Arnett is hurt, you would see him in man press the majority of every game, and it would free up our safeties out there. That's what I'm saying. We should do it more. Yes, you are 100% right about that, dude. We are due for a perfect game, Joku. Dude, I don't know, man. You kind of see it kind of trending that way to where it's like we're doing this right, but we're doing this wrong, and then we fix that, and like Gorb was saying, and then two more things go wrong, but eventually all that stuff clicks, and you go out there and you end up putting together a complete game, and if you can put that like complete game and then feed off that and do it again and again, that's when you really start stacking wins out there. I really think this team has the talent. There's just, whether you want to put it, I mean, it is on our defense right now, but if you want to put it on the players, the coordinator, or the play callings out there, we just have to see what happens with it, man, because this is our team. This is what we have right now. We just have to roll with the punches and let it be, dude. Let's take down the Chiefs. I really think we can, dude. The QB, he done surpassed one of, yes, dude. Oh, Mark Twain, what's happening, dude? We beat ourselves today. Too many drops, especially from Waller. We did. Today, we lost this game for ourselves. We had 3 opportunities to where we could have gone out there and taken the lead in this game. And honestly, with the way the game played out, gotten the ball and put up even more points to extend that lead, and we just were not able to capitalize. And that's on us, man. It is what it is. Ease, what's up, man? I'm glad you made it out. We blew it once Mac jumps off sides on that first drive once the game started. For Chucky to fire himself, dude, I'll give you that, dude. He's 100%, man. Rick Raider, what's going on? Glad you can make it out. This is not the Raiders' offense. I remember one from Gruden. From Gruden the first time he was the man here. This was not Gruden's offense. Go back and watch. He was way more explosive, dude, but there's something holding him back. There's something that's stopping him from opening this up. And whether that be the injuries that we have or Carr himself, from what a lot of you guys have said, it is what it is, man. Until we can figure that out, get over that hump, we're not going to see it. Carr goes down every week. Oregon, dude. It's tough, man. Carr is the first or second for comeback wins for the last seat. Yes, dude. Well, I suggest he falls under pressure. Also, he had one of the best passer ratings when blitzed. That's true, Sonny. All those things you just stated are 100% true out there. Gruden needs to let someone else call the plays. Deep short Carr throws and get the ball. And that's what 805, Dan, I'm glad you could make it out. I would love to see, as much as I want to see another defensive coordinator come out and be on this team, I would love to see somebody besides Olsen be our offensive coordinator and actually go out there and call these plays. It will never happen. It will never happen as long as Gruden is the head coach of this team. He is going to call every single offensive play out there and be the offensive coordinator. He will use his offensive coordinator for no other reason than to teach Carr what he wants to do on a weekly basis and nothing more than that. I hate it. I hate it, and it truly, truly holds us back, dude. I think Carr did good. I'm right there with you, D. Brown. I'm right there with you. Sony sees the truth at least. Fair. That's fair, dude. 805. Glad to hear that little baby's doing good, dude. He hates when... Carr got stats, all right, but no Super Bowl wins, no playoff wins. If he wouldn't have got hurt in 2016, he would have his playoff wins, but you're 100% right. There's nobody that can argue that against you out there because he does not have that Super Bowl win. He does not have any playoff wins. We need to get back to give him that opportunity. I still think this is going to be the season, dude. Mariota's losing QB, couldn't keep his starting job. It's a team game. It's 100%, dude. Carr doesn't even know this. Man, I'm telling you, dude, Carr, he does know this system, man. But I don't know. It seems like Gruden just keeps throwing kinks into it. And then Carr tries to keep up with it. So I don't know, dude. But I do think that Carr does know this system 100%. Peterman is the GOAT. Still counting on Peterman to come in there. I'm tired of field goals. Dude, me too. Completely tired of field. We have to be able to finish on these drives, especially at the beginning of the game, and especially while our defense is letting teams march. The Bills came out there in their first 2 drives of this game, marched straight down the field, and put up touchdowns. We have to be able to stop that, man. And that's the other damnedest thing. We had times where we could have stopped that, and penalties killed us. And we ended up just letting them continue those drives out there. That sucked, dude. Tannehill lost his job with the Dolphins. Now he's starting with the Titans. Why couldn't he do that with the Raiders? George, I'll give you that. He could do that, but it's going to take him. He could do that next season. He couldn't do it this season. It's just a matter of him not knowing enough, and then even being on IR, that set him back even more. So it sucks to say, but it is what it is right now. Once again, we scored 2 touchdowns, turnovers. That's it. That is truly it. You ready to kick Carr for the hand? Carr has been playing really good. He's not the reason why we're losing. Get off of him. If our defense can't get stops, we won't win games. Jeff is 100% right out there. Carr is not the reason that we're losing these games. Carr is making the audibles. Carr is making plays. Carr is marching us down the field. And then when we get into the red zone, it's time to punch this ball in. He stops making those audibles. The offense starts to look pretty damn bland, and we try to power that ball in there. We need to keep running that same offense all the way down the field and putting those points up, man. Anyone who fumbles 4 times in 2 games needs to be benched. Carr needs to take a ride on that bench. That's a tough stat. That is Oregon, dude. That's a tough stat. I cannot argue against that, dude. Not every team is solid on both sides of the ball, and they still win. That is true, but not every team is so bad to where you are the worst defense in the league as far as giving points up. That's what screws us, man. That is what screws us. Wish we can go out and just dominate a team 49-10 instead of all these heart attack games. Just once, dominate, start. Dude, Valerie, I would love to see that. I'd love to see it. It's a lack of pass blocking and receivers not getting open. There's been a lot of coverage sacks this season, which is tough to see, but maybe we'll see a big difference in it. I think that's where you're going to see Ruggs make the big difference when he ends up coming back, because these coverage sacks didn't happen until we lost Ruggs, because he's not pulling a safety. Our outside receivers aren't pulling a safety anymore. That is what it is. That's why, like, when you see these big plays like Donnelly out there and he gets behind everybody, it's because the safety's not dropping with him, because they know we're not going to be taking these shots consistently. But when Ruggs is on the field, you have to drop that safety, and that's what opens up all these other guys in the man-on-man coverage. We need Musgrave, dude. I don't know, man. I really like Musgrave. I truly did. I catch a lot of crap for it, but I thought he had this offense and Carr rolling pretty damn good out there. That Josh flag was insane. I was mad. Yes, dude. Oh, spearing, whatever, dude. Such a bullcrap penalty. He's a downhill running back out there. He dropped his helmet and he dropped it into somebody's chest. That's not a penalty. Look, no QB wins without a team around him. Straight facts. Carr has proven to be a competent. Dude, yes, I'll give you that 110%. Oh, you feel me? What's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. AB or Musgrove, the only path to the postseason this year. Oh, I don't know about that. Chase, what's happening, dude? What we'll see is good coaches who make good decisions, especially on D. We just need somebody to come in there on this defensive side of the ball and let these guys play to their strengths instead of trying to stick them in a system, dude. That's what we're missing. Trade for Bobby Boucher. Get Bobby Boucher out there. I'd be so damn happy. Get the water boy making some hits. Hard times aren't over. We have next week too, and the week after. Yeah, and then we're our off week, and then we go into Tampa. And I mean, it could be 2 more losses. And like I said, man, I said at the start of this video, Chase, you weren't in here yet. If we're 2-4, do not lose faith in this team, dude. We got room for errors out there, but we're gonna start putting it together, man. I don't know, man. Disappointing. It was, Luke. It was a completely disappointing game because we could have won this damn game, and it was on us the fact that we did not win this game because we could not finish out there. And that defense gave up 30 again, man. Tatted by Matt, what's going on, dude? 2 weeks in a row, we aren't getting beat. We're just losing. That's it, dude. We're not getting beat. We're losing these games to ourselves. Sloppy play and injuries on the O-line are still losing us these games. I don't know. I thought Young ended up playing pretty damn good. I thought Good ended up playing really, really well out there today. Gabe Jackson was a tough one today, dude. He ended up getting took on a few of these, especially on the short yardage plays that we desperately needed. Ruggs versus Hill next Sunday. I'm really hoping Ruggs is back for that game. It's going to help us out a lot, dude. I stopped watching after the illegal block in the dude. Kelly, that big Waller wouldn't have fumbled. Fair. That is fair, dude. Hating on the fumbles, but the pass protection is the root cause. DC was regularly in the top 5 for getting the ball out quickly. That's a straight fact. Gruden 1.0 was Al Davis then. Al Davis, we take what we want, and we are going to dictate. Gruden says that he loves the Raiders, but he needs to release the car. Last in 2016, deep throws all the time. Bring it out there. It seemed like we were going to start to see it a little bit more at the start of this game, but we just never really finished it out there. Raider Dame, what's happening? How are you doing? Gruden trusted the old man and let him bring in all the bums and Collins and Ross. Dude, Collins I thought played a hell of a lot better today. I'm not going to write him off. Ross is sitting out there in that IR. That kind of is what it is. 2-2 doesn't sound too bad. No, dude, 2-2 does not sound bad. We've started seasons we were 0-4. We've started seasons we were 1-3. I know a lot of you guys want to see us go out there and be 3-1 out there, but when you're going off a team that's the caliber of the Buffalo Bills, who have been on a damn hot streak, and then we stay in this game and we lose it by a touchdown, I'm okay with that, man. We competed this game, and I will take that. And like I said, dude, there are some bright spots in this, dude. The bye week will be good because it gives everyone time to get healthy and gives them time to perfect this system. Duke, I'll give you that. I'd love to see us come back with the majority of our starters back on the field. Jacobs is a running back, of course. He's going to lower his head. Dude, yes. Valerie, 100%. Play calling in the red zone, short yardage annoyed me the most. Yes, that drove me insane this game. Carr needs to move. Joyner at free safety or Earl Thomas. I want to see what ends up happening out there as far as what we do with that safety position. Erik Harris, he's struggling right now, but I really think he might be able to turn it around. But I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to be able to wait to see if that happens without being set too far behind. Let's say we fire Guenther right now and bring in someone else. That's what I talked about earlier, Luke. Everyone's going to have to learn that new system, implement it, and then pretty much be able to. It's going to take a few weeks, and it's going to make this defense look rough, dude. If we go 3-3, at least through the first 6 games, we'll be just KC 100%. If we go 3-3 through these first 6, we'll be looking damn good, dude. But we are a bad 2-2 team. We are a bad defensive 2-2 team. I will say that. I will say that we are a bad defensive 2-2 team. But we are a 2-2 team that has proven they can march down the field and put up points on damn near everybody out there. But we just cannot get people off the field and give our offense the opportunity to continue to do that. And that's what sucks about it. All right, man, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. I'm going to end up breaking down another video, just kind of breaking down the entire first half, or the first quarter of this new season. Just kind of get your guys' thoughts about it. Take a look at everybody's stats after 4 weeks. So look forward to that in the next day or two. But until next time, guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Please do click that like button on your way out. It truly does help me out and keeps me growing out there. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Keep your heads held high. We are still definitely in this damn thing. I will see you guys next time.